Hey everyone, happy Tuesday, the last day of June. I cannot believe how quickly June went by. I just can't believe it. July is Gracie and my birthday month. We both have a birthday on July 25th. It's going to be here before we know it, and the kids will be returning back to school. At least I hope they will be. Anyway, I wanted to come on and share with you, as I was getting out of the shower, I was thinking about a couple gals this week who told me, you know, you really made me look 10 years younger. And that's worth a lot. That makes women feel really good. Now, these are professional women on camera. One was print and one was film or video. And one thing is, for a makeup artist, if we can give them confidence in themselves, if we can make them look and feel beautiful, then they're not consciously thinking about that when they're on camera doing their job. That's one thing that we've just now alleviated and given them peace and confidence in themselves, that they are going to look good and feel good on camera. And so as a makeup artist, that makes me feel really good. One of the things I love about being a makeup artist is I love encouraging people. I love making them feel empowered and good about themselves. It's very psychological. I love the makeup. I love the skincare, but I really love the people aspect of my business. So I thought, well, if I can teach them how to look and feel better on camera, I can teach anyone. And I've done this for years, but I thought it was a catchy title. Why would I do it at 3:30 on a Tuesday? Well, it's the last day of the month, and hey, I've got some goals to make today, and I'm not going to be shy about that. You know that I've aligned with Beautycounter. It's a clean company, clean makeup, clean skincare, clean body products, clean hair products. It's just the perfect fit for me. I absolutely love it. My clients love it. I get the most incredible positive feedback, which validates me. You know, it's like, oh, good, it's not just me. Everyone really, truly sees the difference and loves this. But the best part is that it's used with safe ingredients. So I'm putting products into people's hands that are not going to disrupt their hormones or endocrine system. No links to cancer, yada, yada, yada. It's just really a great company. So it's the last day of the month. I thought, let me do a quick skincare and makeup video. And if I could earn your business today, I would really appreciate that. The link is always in my profile, or you can just go to Beautycounter and type in my name if they're asking what consultant you're shopping with. And if you don't need products and you're just here to learn and have fun, then be my guest. I mean, I do this for anyone, customer or not. I'm happy to do this for anyone, okay? So let me start with skincare, because one of the reasons that women will look and feel younger is it starts with good skincare. And I mean, let's even go deeper than that. It really starts with good hydration. You know, drink your water, right? Drink half your body weight in ounces of water a day. Right now I'm doing a challenge where I'm drinking a gallon of water a day, and I'm pretty much floating away. I'm hoping at the end of it, it's going to make me just have the most glorious skin. I will take questions at the end. I'm trying to just do a quick tutorial for people who don't want to sit around and hear me talk back to everyone. And at the end, I will ask questions. And eventually I'll turn this into a YouTube video. I just don't feel like uploading to YouTube today and doing all that business. So it's just easier for me to jump on Facebook and do a live. This is Essence. It's like a milky toner, but it's not a toner. It's an essence. Became very popular with Asian skincare. If you know Asian skincare, you know those women take meticulous care of their skin. They don't have sun damage, and they layer, which is why they look so incredibly youthful and glowy and beautiful. Okay, I put the essence on. First step, now I'm going to do a vitamin C serum. This is our vitamin C serum. It's yellow. It's not artificial. It's colored with turmeric. It even smells like turmeric. It's amazing. I use vitamin C serum every single day. It lightens and brightens. It helps fade sunspots and acne scarring, and just gives you a brighter complexion. And vitamin C is a vitamin, right? Antioxidant, so it helps kill the free radicals. It helps with those free radicals. Just gonna quickly put on a soft cream, because even though I'm gonna use a tinted moisturizer, I treat tinted moisturizer like a makeup and not a skincare, even though it's both. I always moisturize my skin first because I am on the drier side, because I am mature. I think mature skin needs lots of hydration, lots of layers. Doesn't have to be complicated, but let's hydrate and plump that skin. And then the next thing I'm going to do so that my eyes look younger and my concealer stays pretty is I'm going to do our eye cream. Best eye cream I've ever used. I've used everything under the sun, and this is the best. It's so rich and decadent, but your skin drinks it in. It doesn't sit on top of the face. I use my ring finger, but I also go up into here because I'm crepey, and so that area needs hydration too, am I right? And this whole line that I'm using, this real pretty light pink, is our anti-aging line called Countertime, and it has bakuchiol in it. Most of the products have bakuchiol. Bakuchiol is a plant-derived alternative to Retin-A and retinol products, but without the harmful side effects of retinol and Retin-A, and no downtime and no ugly peeling. It's just beautiful, just as effective. I absolutely love it. Okay, number one. Okay, we're hydrated, right? Number two, we got our skincare on, layer, layer, layer. Like I would go out like this. I feel really pretty just in my skincare. But now we are gonna pretend we're going to work, okay? And I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer. This is our Dew Skin. It has an SPF 20. Ooh, I'm getting low. It has an SPF 20, and because I'm not going outside today, this will be fine. If I were gonna go outside and be in the sun or work outdoors on a commercial, I would definitely wear a much, much higher sunscreen on top of even this. But because we are wearing masks here in North Carolina, they are mandatory. And because as a makeup artist, I wear a mask anyway during this COVID, I will not wear foundation all around here because I find that the mask is causing maskne. Instead of acne, we're calling it maskne. More and more people are breaking out all around here. And it's not just from trapped bacteria, it's also from abrasion. All day long, you're talking, you're moving, the mask is slightly shifting around. It's causing little abrasions all over our face, and it is causing pimples and blackheads and whiteheads, and it's gross. Hey everyone, I'll save questions for the end, okay? So I'm going to use 2 pumps. That's a lot, but because it is skincare and a little bit of makeup in one, I can get away with 2 pumps. And I like the 2 pumps because I found the 1 pump wasn't enough. Now, if you're someone who likes heavy coverage, this is not for you. But then again, if you like heavy coverage, you're not gonna look 10 years younger, okay? I'm gonna tell you something, as a makeup artist, as a woman in her 50s, and as a woman who does makeup on women of all ages, I'm gonna tell you something. Are you listening? Listen to what I'm about to say. It is better to have sheer coverage that keeps you more dewy and youthful than heavier coverage that hides your flaws because it's not fooling anybody. Heavier coverage is going to age you. Heavier coverage might hide a few sunspots, might hide some rosacea, but your skin is not going to look like skin close up. And this is what ages women. It's the #1 thing that ages women. So please, don't do heavy coverage. I'm trying to really re-educate the older generation of gals who think that they need heavy coverage. You do not need heavy coverage. Now, I can show you how to get better coverage because this Dew Skin is beautiful. It evened me out, but I can still see a sunspot. I still have a little bit of red around the nose, under the nose, a little bit of, well, my chin looks pretty good, but there's a couple spots that I would want to cover, right? So I'm going to tell you how to do that. Okay. That's my tinted moisturizer. Now, here's what you can do. You can take your foundation or your CC cream, whatever you use, and you can use a tiny bit. Okay, I'm not even doing a whole pump. It's a tiny bit. And we're just gonna go into the areas where we need a little bit more coverage, okay? So on me, that's my nose. Guess what? Our nose doesn't look really old. Our nose doesn't have the sag and the wrinkles, so we can get away with a little more coverage on the nose, okay? Be careful around the mouth though, because we start to get those fine lines. So I don't go around the mouth, but I do go under the nose. I'll take a little leftover and I'll go right here on the chin because I can kind of get a little bit of discoloration on the chin. Do you see that? I just have it right here, okay? I can even take a little bit more and I can go into areas where I have some sunspots, okay? But do you see how I'm just lightly covering it? I'm spot treating. We're not putting on a whole mask of foundation. That is not pretty and it ages you. Please believe me. Please, if you walk away from nothing else, walk away from this video hearing me say full coverage foundation will age you. I want to see your skin, okay? And remember, I do makeup on women of all ages and all different types of skin problems. I've seen it all, okay? So don't sit at home and go, oh, well, you know, that Michelle, she only does young people. No, no, no. I do plenty of women over 40, over 50, over 60, and we're not gonna go heavy because we want them to look youthful, okay? So see, I have a little bit more foundation through here, but these are my younger areas. I look young through here. Not so much around the eye, not so much on the forehead, not so much on the jowls, but right around here where I need a little more coverage. Okay, so far I've now spot covered the areas that need it the most, okay? You can even go into your eye area a little bit if you get discolored like me. I have no shadows on that, it's just discoloration of my eyelids. So it's kind of great on days where I don't want to wear makeup. Kind of looks like I'm wearing shadow, but I'm not. Okay, I think I don't have my face powder. I don't think I brought everything with me. But anyway, okay, so here's what we're gonna do next. We are gonna do eyebrows. Okay, we are gonna do eyebrows and I'm gonna do the Beautycounter eyebrow because this comes in the Flawless in 5. With Beautycounter, there's something called Flawless in 5. It's 6 products you can literally do in 5 minutes. You have a choice of our new Skin Twin foundation that has tons of hyaluronic acid in it, so it's beautiful and glowy and dewy and plumping. You can choose that or you can choose Dew Skin. So if you like a little more coverage, this is medium coverage, it's buildable coverage, and it just looks glowy and pretty, and it will stay that way all day because of the hyaluronic acid in it. And you can reach out to me for what color. In Dew Skin, I'm a number 2, so if you're deeper than me, quite a bit deeper than me, you could be a number 3. If you're lighter than me, you could be a number 1. These are your choices. Your other choice is a brow product. Now, I love the tinted brow gel. That's what I would get if I were you. But today I'm going to, oh, oops, that's an eyeliner. That's a black eyeliner. We don't want that. So let's do, hang with me. Okay, so these are our, I love these. These are the brow. Let's see. Okay, yeah, is that clear? We have a clear brow gel. Okay, yeah, we have a clear brow gel. Look how cute and little that is. Clear brow gel. And we have this beautiful tinted brow gel. This is in light. Now I have a deeper brow, so you can use the light brow gel. If you are even brunette, notice it's not called blonde, it's called light. If you are brunette, but you have really pale, sparse eyebrows, you might want to go with the light. What I like about the tinted brow gel is it gives me those 80s eyebrows. Not fun? You don't have to even go that dark, I'm building it up. But it gives me those 80s eyebrows that I love from the 80s. This is our tinted brow gel. It's one of the products you can choose in the Flawless in 5, or you can just get it all alone. But it gives you that really nice fuller brow. That's another thing. The clear brow gel is nice. I love it. But this tinted one gives you a fuller looking eyebrow. And I love it. Now, I'll probably go back in with a pencil in a minute if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Uh-oh, low battery mode, that's not good. And look at this. We'll just go. Do a little bit of an eyebrow. The thicker your eyebrow, the younger you look. So on an older gal, I will always try to plump up her eyebrows a little bit. As we get older, our brows get more sparse. And if you can create the brow to look a little bit thicker, it does have a more youthful look on a woman, okay? So there are my brows, and I'm not gonna even them out too much for lack of time, but you get it. If you are the type who really doesn't have a brow, look into microplaning, where they tattoo your brow with little tiny hairs. It's pretty life-changing. Okay, so I'm going to do an eyeshadow. Now, normally I love this palette. It's really warm. There's bronzes, there's warm browns. I mean, I absolutely love this palette. It's my favorite. I wear it almost every day. It's the one Mandy Moore talked about on her Instagram stories, and we sold out of it. But you guys have seen me do that a few times. So I'm gonna do something different today. And I'm gonna go with the Romantic palette, which is also pretty. So a lot of you would prefer to do maybe some soft like shell peaches and shell beiges and some mauves and plums, and there's a beautiful charcoal right here. So that might be your favorite palette. So I am going to go really light on the eyes. One thing that ages the eyes is too much eyeshadow. You don't want, if you use frost, which I love, you have to be strategic with frost, and you have to be very careful in your crease. As we get older, our eyes sink into our heads, so we already get darkness in the crease anyway. You put more dark in the crease and it's going to age you. So one of the things that I think makes a huge difference is how you do your eye makeup in your 40s and 50s and 60s. I'm gonna start with this really light color here. This is called Candlelight. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, yeah. I've only used this palette once, and I used it about a month ago. Again, it's not a palette I would normally choose, but man, Gracie would look great in this one, because she's got different coloring from me. And I'm gonna go lightly into the brow, okay? So see how that just has a real pretty candlelight shimmer? It's not a frost, but it's also not a matte. It has a real pretty light iridescence to it, which is why it's called Candlelight. So I'm doing that all over the eye. And don't forget to go in that inner corner, because when we lighten up that inner corner, that makes the eye look younger as well, okay? All right, so there's the Candlelight all over. And look, it almost looks like I have a crease shadow, because again, my eyelids are just getting so discolored over time. It's so bizarre to me. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one, and it's called Brulee. It doesn't look very dark, does it? It's this beautiful kind of, oh, what would I call that? Like a shell taupe or a rosy beige, maybe a rosy beige. And I'm gonna go into, isn't that pretty? It's even lighter in person. If you've seen me do these videos a few times, you know the high def picks up on anything, and it makes everything look darker and more intense than it does in person. But I can tell you in person, this is completely light to medium and very soft. Okay, so that is so pretty, and that's pretty much all I would wear. That's pretty much all I'm gonna wear today. So I'm gonna take my other brush that had the Candlelight on it, okay? If you need to take a little bit. We always want to blend out and soften the inner and outer corner. Really, really important because it keeps the eyeshadow looking more airbrushed, okay? And then if I want, I could take a little bit of, let's see, it's hard to do makeup when you don't have readers on. Thank goodness for magnification mirrors, which I have right here. Let me see. I'm going to take just a little brush, look how little that is, and I'm going to do this Brulee again under the eye. So I gave myself a little bit of liner under the eye, but it's shadow, not pencil, so it's really soft. Okay? And that's the romantic. I might even come back with some shadow in a minute for liner, but right now I'm just gonna stick with that, okay? Let's see, you know what, why not? Why don't we take a little black pencil? Now, I'm really, really careful with liner on older gals. I tend to just line on top. I keep it really, really thin on the inner eye. On the outer eye, I might, ooh, I need my magnification. Here we go. I'm just taking it. It's just, I'm not being really, really precise because I'm just gonna go over it with some shadow. But do you see how just having a little bit of a dark pencil, and this is a black Beautycounter pencil, but you could even use dark brown or charcoal, or some of you with blue eyes might really love like a real pretty plummy burgundy. Okay, my nose is itchy. Okay, and so I'm just doing that. I'm not gonna go under my eye with pencil. I think it looks rather aging. Now, some people look great with some color on the waterline, but I'm not gonna do that today because we're trying to look younger, right? We're trying to look younger today. Okay, and then how about, let's say I'm going somewhere fun. I might take this dark color and I might just lightly smoke it over the pencil so that you're not seeing a hard line with the pencil. We don't want to see hard lines as we get older. We want everything to be really blended. So I'm taking this charcoal, and it's not that dark in person. It's like a charcoal color. It's called Moto, and I'm literally going to go over the pencil. Now hang in there because I'm also going to do some lashes in a minute, but I'm going to do really easy lashes that I really feel like any of you could do. Okay, and then I just smoked it only in the outer corner. See how I'm keeping all this real light? You want to keep the dark to the outside of the eye. If you get too dark in here, it's going to age you, I promise. You have to believe me. I've been doing this 20 years. And not just on my face, but on camera on other women of all ethnicities and all ages. Okay. All right. And that's it. Now, if you could see this in person, it is so light. I literally only have these two colors on, and then I smoked a little bit of this Moto, this gray, over the black pencil, and that's it. That's it. That's all I have on. And then see how I'm all light and dewy all through here, and underneath the eye, it's just this. Look how light that is. But under the eye, it casts a little bit of a shadow, so it gives me a little bit of an eyeliner under the eye, but look at how soft that is. Okay, I don't have concealer on yet, so I'll put that on later. That's another thing, ladies. Do your eyes first, and then if you make a mess, you can wipe it away and then do your concealer. You're gonna save yourself a ton of time. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. That's another thing you get with the Flawless M5. You get to pick a mascara. We have a voluminizing and we have a lengthening, and of course I go for voluminizing because I like the Tammy Faye eyelashes. Normally I might curl my eyelashes first. I'm a big fan of curling, but for a lack of time, I'm just going to do the volumizing. And then I'm going to pop a few lashes on here, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to pop lashes in the outer corner, keeping the inside of your eye youthful. Look how big my eyes look right now using this volumizing. It's a really pretty mascara. The best part about it is all these products are safe. All the ingredients are safe for you. And you could always reach out to me. One of the good things about having your own Beautycounter as consultant is I can help you with purchases. I can help you decide on stuff, and I don't oversell. I don't tell people they need stuff they don't. I don't believe in that, because you know what? Have you ever heard that expression, the sale begins after the sale? Like, I want to earn your love and trust and loyalty because I hooked you up with the right thing at the right time. And then you'll come back and say, hey, I want to try this. Then you'll come back and go, hey, maybe I want to try a whole regime now. You know, I really don't oversell. I really don't believe in that. But what's nice is the Flawless in 5, you get 6 products. 6 products for only $150. You can't get that in a Ulta, Sephora, or department store. 6 products for 150 bucks. You can put your whole face on in 5 minutes. Let's say 5 to 7 minutes. It takes me about 6. For me, it should be Flawless in 6.5 should really be what it's called for me. But this mascara is so pretty. If you look at it close up, it just looks like I have dark lashes. I love it. See how that opened my eyes up? Okay, you want to see something fun? Lash Clusters. Have you guys ever used Lash Clusters? Again, remember, I'll take any type of questions at the end, okay? Okay. You're gonna want a pair of tweezers, and you're gonna want these little lash clusters. These are by Ardell, A-R-D-E-L-L. I've used Ardell lashes since the 80s. My mom's used them probably since the 70s or 60s. They're called Trios, and I get them in short because the medium are long and obnoxious and they'll look really fake, which is fine. Sometimes I like a fake look, but I'm just trying to show you how by putting a little bit of false lashes out here kind of lifts the eyes and makes you feel kind of flirty. Now, Beautycounter doesn't make a lash glue and we don't make lashes. So I recommend going out and getting Kiss. One of my best friends, Cecilia, told me about this. Kiss lash glue. And it is latex free and formaldehyde free, okay? Formaldehyde is in all the lash glues, which is so sad, and latex. And it comes like this, so it's so easy to put on. And you really don't even need a lot of time. So watch what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take a little lash trio, and I'm going to I put a little too much. I'm gonna put a little bit, do you see that? Put a little bit of glue on the tips. I blew on it for like a couple seconds. And then you're gonna come out here. Now use a magnification mirror, remember, okay? Because this is gonna be for probably some of my older gals. Boom, popped it right there and it stays, okay? One down, we got one right there, okay? Now let's do another one next to it. Because again, we're just gonna add some beefier lashes here that kind of lift up the eye. When you lift up the eye, it makes the eye look younger, right? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want a younger looking eye? And anyone can do this, anyone. It takes practice doing a strip lash. I'll be the first to admit it. Oh, this has a big hair on it. Oh, that's on my, okay. It takes practice doing strip lashes, but anyone can do these lovely little, okay, I put a tiny bit of glue. See how much glue is on there? This comes in black glue, but I recommend if you're new at this, get the white glue. It dries clear, trust me. I'm gonna blow on it just for a couple minutes, and we're gonna pop this right next to it. Oh, that's fun. Do you see that lifting my eye? And then it gives me this little bit of like flirty, little cluster of flirtiness at the end, and it lifts my eye. Look at that. Instant eye lift, ladies. And it's so easy to do. I would not tell you to do something that I thought was too difficult. Okay, now the tricky thing is I'm right-handed and now I've got to do the left eye, but we can do this, right? We can do this. You just need to be patient. Give yourself patience in the beginning. You're still learning. Again, this isn't a whole lash strip, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, I'm gonna put one right here. Love it. It'll take a few minutes for the glue to dry, and then when it glues, when it dries clear, okay? And then I'm gonna do one more. Now I could do three on each side, but I just have to take them off in a few hours. I work an early morning tomorrow. And since I started that 75 hard, I don't know if you guys saw my post the other day, but I'm on day 2 of 75 hard. I have to do 2 45-minute workouts a day. And if I don't do it, then I have to start all the way back to day 1. So I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning to work out tomorrow. But I can do it. I can do hard things, just like you can do cluster lashes, right? If I can get up at 4:30 in the morning and work out before a long 10-hour day with a 2.5-hour commute, you can put on cluster lashes. I believe in you. Okay, if any of you are tuning in late, you can always go back and watch this when the live is over, and I will take questions at the end, or you can ask questions in comments, and I am happy to answer questions. Or if you need help selecting something, or if you need help with new skincare, or if you need help with what color you need, I can help you with all of that. Okay, so I have 2 clusters here, 2 clusters here. Look at that. It lifts my eyes. You guys, I might wear these tomorrow. Instead of a whole strip, I might wear these. I'm really excited about these. Ardell Trio Clusters. You can do this. So easy, especially with this glue, the latex-free, formaldehyde-free by Kiss. Okay, you can do this. Okay, the glue is still drying, so I'm going to move on. Oh, look at this. I got a big mess from my brows. So I'm gonna move on to concealer before I do my lower mascara. The Beautycounter Concealer is also something that comes in Flawless in 5. It's this really awesome concealer pen. I will tell you this. Okay, when you first buy this, you gotta click it about 40-50 times to activate it. And it's not just our brand. That also goes for the YSL Touche Éclat, and this also goes for Laura Mercier, and this also goes for It Cosmetics. Anyone who has one of these pumping pens, you gotta click them about 40 or 50 times. So when you are doing your eyes, give it a click, knowing that in a couple minutes, you're gonna need it for concealer, okay? Because it does take a second to get out. Okay, but here we go. Now, ladies, we're just gonna put it where we need it, okay? I don't know about you, but I have a few broken capillaries, so I'm gonna put it right there. Maybe a little bit around the nose. Remember I got that sunspot over there? Well, I covered it pretty darn well with that Twin Skin foundation. Couple little sunspots, but we are going to put it only where we need it, because if you do too much concealer, we all know what happens. That ain't pretty. And I like to blend it with my finger, because skin blends on skin. And don't neglect going up in here because we get real dark on the inner corner too. Now I don't need concealer out here, so I'm really careful just to pat it where I need it. And I might go like in that little creasy area outside the eye, but I don't really put it all out here because I don't need it. I'm not discolored out here. I'm not patting it there, I'm just patting it actually away. And then I got a few little sunspots, so I'll kind of go over those a little bit, just lightly. Again, I'd rather have my skin look like glowy, pretty skin and reveal a few sunspots than cover everything like a big cakey mask. And then you don't look like you have pretty skin. And ladies, skin is everything. Skin is in, okay? Going around the nose a little bit. Skin is in. Let's celebrate our skin. If you're not loving your skin, maybe you need different skincare. Reach out to me. That's what I help troubleshoot with. Okay, so you can see my concealer is just where I need it. And I'm going to tell you, this is the one concealer that I've used in my life that I actually feel like it looks like skin. It doesn't cover as heavy as my It Bye Bye Under Eye, but my It Bye Bye Under Eye is thick and it makes my under eye look a little bit more cakey and crinkly, whereas this to me actually just looks like pretty hydrated skin. So I'm at the point in my life where I would rather have pretty hydrated skin than crinkly cakey concealer. So I love this. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to do a little blush because blush covers a multitude of sins. Am I right? It's so pretty. This is also something you get in the Flawless M5. You get to pick your blush. It's a powder blush. This is Nectar. It's beautiful because it's a warm pink with a gold shimmer. Looks very much like one of the top selling blushes in the country by NARS. I'm not going to say the name in case kids are watching because it's a sexual name. But look at that. Is that cute? With that little gold shimmer in there, you instantly got a highlight. Right? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want cute cheeks and a highlight? And it's a highlighter that's subtle and pretty and looks like skin and not like the highlighters all these young girls are using that look like you can pick it up on a satellite. It's so incredibly obnoxious. Let's highlight responsibly is what I'm trying to say. Highlight responsibly. Your highlighter should look like glowy, pretty skin. It should not look like you just got spray painted by, you know, a car dealership with like the color pearl. No, no, no. Don't like that. Okay? Oh, yes. Love that. Okay, so that's another Flawless M5. And then we have, you also get to pick your lip gloss. Now, ladies, as we get older, what happens to our lips? They start to shrink in our head, right? That's why old people look like this. Our lips start to shrink in. It's sad. It is. There's lip injections, and if you can find the right person, I mean, I bet that would be beautiful. I just am really chicken, and let's face it, I don't have the money. So I take, oh, I'm at real low battery here. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I take a pencil. Now, Beautycounter at this point does not make a lip pencil, so this is just a Laura Mercier. I think this is Laura Mercier Nude Lips, Natural Lips, okay? I go super soft, super soft. I go a little tiny bit outside of the lip line, just a little bit. Girl, look at this. Okay, I just found a little whisker. Oh, I'm telling you. It's so fun to get older, isn't it? Okay, I need to shave my face. I haven't shaved in over 3 weeks. So see how I'm going just lightly outside of my lip line to give me poutier lips without like looking, like if you were really close up to me, you would not think I drew outside of my lips. If you do it right and you do a color, that matches. Look at that, you guys. I just got fuller lips. But if you were close up to me, you would not think I completely overdrew my lips. It looks very reasonable. It does. Okay, and then we're gonna do, oh my gosh. I haven't worn this peony in a while, and you know what? Oh, I know why. Because we wear masks everywhere. Doggone it, I can't wait for this COVID to be over. So we can all get back to pretty lipstick. Look at that. Isn't that great? And I found another whisker. Oh gosh. Isn't it fun? So fun to get old. Sorry, gentlemen, if you're watching. Okay. So, there we go. What do we think? Now, in person, I'm going to tell you, this eye makeup looks way less in person. Like, I'm looking right here in my little mirror. Looks way, way less in person because high-def camera picks up on everything and intensifies it, makes the darks darker. But you can tell that I've lifted my eyes with these little clusters, okay? And before I even started my makeup, I did extremely, extremely hydrating layers of skincare, okay? If you are not using layers of skincare, why? Okay, it is 2020. We are all about the Asian skincare. We are layering our skincare. It is not being extra. Every layer really has a purpose and makes a difference. Vitamin C, you need a vitamin C serum. I used tinted moisturizer, 2 pumps all over my face. Even though this is tinted moisturizer, it has moisture in it, you could get away with just this if you were oily, but I'm on the drier side, so that's why I need all the layers and then this. Plus there's an SPF 20. Then I needed a little bit more coverage just through here, maybe a little here. So I did a little bit of the Twin Skin, okay? And the Twin Skin is got the hyaluronic acid in it, so it keeps the skin dewy and it plumps all day long. Hyaluronic acid is a moisture magnet. It pulls moisture from the air into your skin. That's hyaluronic acid. You get a choice of each of those with the Flawless and 5, one of whichever one you want, and I can help you with colors. I did the lightest little coat of mascara. Oh, you know what? I didn't do my lower lashes. Y'all, I feel so cute. I'm really sad that I have nowhere to go. I'm literally going to take this off in a couple hours because I have to get to bed early because I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to work out. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I like lower lashes. Okay. Little bit of this. Then I showed you guys how to do a couple little clusters on the outside using this super easy glue that's latex free and formaldehyde free. And look, it lifted my, do you see that? It lifted my eye. Okay, I showed you how to do eyeliner only on the top and just in the outer corners, again, lifting the eye. I used a blush that has the tiniest shimmer in it, which also comes with the Flawless and 5, and it gives you that really pretty highlight, so you just look super glowy. This could work on just about any skin type. This is, and skin coloring. I would even use this on light-skinned Black women, Latino, Asian, Caucasian, you name it. I can use this color on just about any skin color except for much deeper, and then I would just do a deeper version of this. But anything with a little bit of a shimmer is gonna give you that really pretty glow. And then I lightly went outside of my lips, right? Just very lightly, just so that because as we get older, we lose our lips. We just do, ladies. I'm so sorry if you're younger and watching. You're going to lose your lips and your eyes are going to sink into your head. There's nothing you can do about it. Even women who have all the money in the world for fillers and plastic surgery, nothing can prevent your eyes from sinking back into your orbital bone. It's part of aging. I did a really pretty light sheer gloss, okay? And then the shadows, I normally don't do this palette, but I wanted to show people something different today. Normally, I love the classic. I love the golds and just the coppers and the orangey browns and the espresso browns. But today I did romantic, which actually I think more women probably gravitate towards this. And this is more of the candlelight and the shell beige and the burgundy and the gray, and it's very pretty, okay? The only thing is if I was going out at night, let's see, do you see this like crazy shimmery white color? This is called moon dust. I might do the tiniest bit of moon dust right on that inner corner right there, just to make my inner eyes sparkle. Just a tiny bit. We're not going to be scary. We're just going to be really pretty. Okay, there. Okay, so this type of makeup that I just did on myself, I could easily do on anybody going on film, television, video, print, special occasion events where they're in person. Even more important to me that someone is very pretty and glowy and dewy and youthful and plump looking in person. So these are the tricks. I hope they help you. Reach out to me if you have any questions. And if you have any questions right now, let me know because I can stick around and answer. And eventually I will do a YouTube video of this. Just so you can have it succinct all in one place. But I just didn't feel like dealing with YouTube today. And like I said, it's the last day of the month. I got goals. I would love if you could support me if you needed a product. If you don't need product, come back in July, come back in August. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just here. But I am demonstrating a lot of fun, safe products just because in the event that you need anything, I would love your business, okay? I really appreciate everyone so much. You guys have been the most supportive family and friends and community, and I love the feedback I get from you. I love people who have followed me for years and never purchased a thing from me. I love you just as much as the people who do purchase from me because I really am here to educate. I really am a natural teacher, and I really love to let women in on my secrets so they can look and feel younger and more beautiful. What do you think of lining the upper waterline? Oh, Fran, great question. I love doing the upper waterline, and I actually did that on a gal this week. So for those who don't know what Fran is talking about, you can do this with a pencil, or you can do it with a gel liner that comes in a pot with a little brush. But the upper waterline is up here. Do you see how I've got a little skin ridge right there? And you could take a pencil and you could just go in there. I've got black. And here's the nice thing about it. It's not gonna age you. Going on the waterline is not gonna age you. And if anything, what I love about the waterline is it makes the iris of the eye look lighter. So for instance, in person, this eye all of a sudden looks lighter and greener with some I see some yellow and some amber, all because I went up on my waterline. Do you see the difference? Do you see how this lash line looks a little bit darker than this one? Really, really pretty. It's a fun trick, and I do love the waterline. So that's a great question, Fran. And I'm really glad you asked it for those of you who've never gone up on the waterline. And you know what, you kind of wiggle it up there. And yeah, I love it. And I could go on the lower waterline too, but I'm not gonna do that today because like I said, I'm taking this off in a few hours anyway because I gotta go to bed. That was a great question. Any other questions? Ari, hi Ari. Okay, so I am going to take off, but if you do have any questions, please put them in comments. I will get back to you, I promise. My link is in the profile. You can always reach out to me with questions. And again, I'm not going anywhere. So if you don't need anything today, hit me up in July, August, September. I'm here, and we've got some pretty exciting things coming out in the next month as well, all safe beauty. If you haven't had a chance to check today, earlier this afternoon, I posted a really awesome video from the NBC Today show on clean beauty. Beautycounter is featured in there, but it's many, many different brands, from body soap to hair products to deodorant to makeup. And it's just touching on how the clean beauty industry is starting to grow like crazy. People are actually starting to demand safer products, and we are all working tirelessly to try to overturn the FDA regulations, because we need stricter regulations for beauty and hygiene. We just do. For kids, for men, for women, for all of us, we need stricter regulations. Okay. Would you still be able to put lashes on if you don't line the top? Yes. Yes, you would. You do not have to use an eyeliner on the top. These lashes, especially because you're using the glue that's clear and it dries clear, you could do the little lashes and just put them really, really close to your lash line. And when they dry, you're not gonna see them. So yes, you do not have to do liner on top, or you could even take a darker shadow with a brush and just kind of smudge it up there if you wanted to conceal it a little bit more. But yes, you absolutely could do that. That's another good question. Fran, good job. Good questions. Very good questions. Because if you're thinking them, I guarantee you other people are probably thinking them too. And if they're not thinking them, now you've put it in their forefront of their mind. Okay? All right. Thanks everybody so much for tuning in. And again, I will answer any questions and comments, and I'm off to blow dry this hair for tomorrow. All right. Thanks everyone.